This year, 2024, is Godzilla's 70th anniversary. And I've had this question for a while now. What is Godzilla's arch nemesis? I mean, I can look it up, and the answer is King Ghidorah. But I really want to go deeper into this. Who really is Godzilla's arch nemesis? And why? So, I've looked at the entire catalog of Godzilla monsters to see who fits the qualifications to be the king of the monsters' arch nemesis. But I do have to disqualify some monsters. My belief is since Toho created Godzilla, I can only pick Toho monsters. So sorry, Muto and Kong. You guys don't count since you're from the Monsterverse. But with that out of the way, I found four monsters that could potentially fit this category of Godzilla's arch nemesis. So, without further ado, I want to discuss the possibility of which one of these monsters will be Godzilla's arch nemesis. So, let's begin. First contender is King Ghidorah, the first alien in the Godzilla series and the first monster that required Godzilla to team up with monsters to take him down. And then he was a mutant that replaced Godzilla when he was supposed to be mutated by the atom bomb. Though Godzilla was mutated, he still needed to take out Ghidorah. Then he was a recontextualized Orochi, the eight-headed serpent in Japanese mythology that had to fight Godzilla, then was defeated, but he got the spirits of the other guardian monsters to try to take down Godzilla. Then he was an intergalactic monster from another plane of existence that could only be brought in from a member of the Ghidorah cult. And as of now, he is also the ancient rival of Godzilla that was brought back in the year 2019 to wake up the Titans and become the Alpha Titan. The second contender is Mechagodzilla. First sent by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens in a Godzilla disguise to take out Godzilla, only defeated by the teamwork of Godzilla and King Caesar. Later rebuilt and teamed up with Titanosaurus, they tried to take on Godzilla. Then he was made from the leftover parts of Mecha King Ghidorah by the G-Force set to destroy Godzilla. Then he was a cyborg rebuilt from the bones of the original Godzilla, set to wipe out Godzilla and any other monster that threatens Japan. Then he was constructed with nanometal and AI that made it become Mechagodzilla City. And as of now, he was built to rival Godzilla and have humans take back their place as the Alpha Titan. The third contender is Space Godzilla. Made from the cells of Godzilla that got sent into space and went to a black hole and left through a white hole while fusing with crystals to evolve into the monster we know as Space Godzilla. The final contender is Destroyer. A colony of prehistoric crustaceans awaken and mutates from the oxygen destroyer, all fused together to become the monster born from the weapon that killed Godzilla. So, with my four contenders named, let's see which one deserves the title of Godzilla's real arch nemesis. So, King Ghidorah. Only one of his backstories actually feels like he should be Godzilla's nemesis. All other incarnations are either controlled by someone else that has a vendetta against Godzilla, or the one case of him being a recontextualized monster from Japanese mythology. Only one incarnation of Godzilla isn't controlled by someone and can openly think on its own. And that's the 2019 Godzilla that has been established backstory about why he hates Godzilla. But let's see if I think King Ghidorah should be given the title of Godzilla's arch nemesis. So, Mechagodzilla. Yes, Mecha-G is essentially like a clone of Godzilla, but I believe to make it Godzilla's arch nemesis, MG has to think on its own, and only two incarnations of Mechagodzilla can, but I don't count them. One that I can think of is Kiryu, but that isn't Mechagodzilla's conscious, it's the spirit of the first Godzilla taking over him. The next one is the Godzilla vs. Kong Mechagodzilla, and again, it's not him in control, it's Ghidorah when Ren loses his control of him. But let's see if I think Mechagodzilla should be given the title of Godzilla's arch nemesis. So, Space Godzilla. This one is actually a clone of Godzilla mostly. Even though he only appeared in one movie, the concept of him has been utilized, either in video games or comics. This character has made a mark. But let's see if I think Space Godzilla should be given the title of Godzilla's arch nemesis. So, Destroyer. Again, only appearing in one Godzilla movie, this monster is unique not only for being the only monster that correlates with the Oxygen Destroyer, but as a monster that transforms in multiple stages. He also killed Godzilla's kid, so that's alright. But let's see if I think Destroya should be given the title of Godzilla's arch nemesis. And now, to figure out who do I believe is Godzilla's arch nemesis, I would like my assistant to give me my letter. Hey, Fairy. If you don't know who she is, it's a Godzilla reference. Trust me. Alright, I gotta pick it up now. There we go. Alright, and so the winner is, let's read, I got the letter. No way. I'm surprised. I can't believe this is the answer. The worst part is, I wrote the list. Why am I surprised? It's Space Godzilla. Yes, I chose Space Godzilla. But you may be wondering, he only had one appearance. Why does he get to be it? Well, I believe I have a good reason for it. My first reason is Space Godzilla is its own sentient creature. No one has usually controlled Space Godzilla, and he's just a better Godzilla all around. Space Godzilla can fly. He terraformed the Earth when he first appeared in this movie. And with that, my second reason is the utilization of Space Godzilla. Though it is hard to recontextualize Space Godzilla like how they did with King Ghidorah, I do believe the potential is there. For example, even though it was a cut story mode, but in Godzilla Save the Earth, Space Godzilla is the main bad guy. Just the ending where you defeat him is still in the game, but the map for it is only in the files. Thanks to the footage that Dylan Rocket has found, I'm able to show you this footage. But to incentivize even the sequel to that game, Godzilla Unleashed utilized Space Godzilla as the main villain. Terraforming the Earth with his crystals, he has the potential to be the greatest villain, not just for Godzilla, but for any Earth monster in the Toho universe. So that's why I believe Space Godzilla is Godzilla's arch nemesis. Hey guys, thank you all for watching, and hey, I've been having this video on my mind for a lot recently, and I decided I wanted to make it now with the new ways how I edit videos. I feel like this would have been the better way to do it than my old school way, which was just through my video editor instead of a secondary app that could help with it. But hey, if you liked the video, liked it, disliked it, if you dislike it, tell me in comments below. Do you think Space Godzilla should be Godzilla's real arch nemesis? Or is it, no, Tucker, it's obviously King Ghidorah? Or do you think one of my contenders should have been his arch nemesis? Or do you think Godzilla's arch nemesis isn't even on this list? Please comment down below. I want to hear your opinions on this. And until then, I'll see you next time. Tucker, out.